Greetings, my friends. There is another weekend and another hike. Today it's a bit rainy actually. The snow is continuing to melt, but it's not too much rain, just a little drizzle in the air. So I figured out, I should try this. Anyway, I left the snowshoes in the car and just have my spikes, studded stuff underneath my shoes, and I hope that is enough. Yeah, join me, guys. Now, I've been doing this for a good while, and I've shown you Norway in many seasons, all 4 of them actually, and it's not always as you see on Instagram and when you do a Google search. It's not always sunny, beautiful fjords and lots of snow, white everywhere. That's kind of the Instagram version, I guess. This is how I feel Norway is in the autumn, late autumn, and closer to the spring as we're now. It's gloomy, it's wet, it's cold, but not really cold, and it has that type of weather where you just want to be inside, but it has been bad weather for so long that you want to go outside. It's the weather in between, kind of. And I feel it's important to show this as well, and not only the Instagram version of Norway. And for many, this is also beautiful, and it truly is, in its own special way. So, as many of you know, I've started a new job. I'm now working at a different place than I've been for 10 to 12 years. And it's so far it's great. But I've probably mentioned this many times before. But we are wearing different masks all throughout the day and the week. And try to imagine how many different versions of yourself that exist in other people's minds. That's quite a few. We are not behaving the same in front of our loved ones as our family, friends, co-workers, and the random dude on the street. We are behaving differently almost to every other person, and trying to be the best version of yourself in the moment. I think that's a deal, something we do just by instinct, because something we all want to do, rather, even if you don't want to admit it, we all want to be liked somehow. We instinctively we do not want to be disliked, at least, so we behave differently according to the situation and the people around us. And I've discovered that I haven't changed much to my new co-workers than I was with my old co-workers. And I guess that's my mask that I wear when I'm with co-workers. And I've been driving a lot these few weeks on a new job, and I think that have given me time to think about stuff like that. Not bad stuff, but just to think about stuff like that. It's quite interesting when you start being philosophical. At least I think so. And when I discovered that, at least I think I'm behaving the same. It's quite interesting. As I mentioned, I left the snowshoes back at the car, and I've been walking in this pile of snow and just gambling on each step. I see that there is greener over there, so it wouldn't be that much to wear the snowshoes in, but sure, if it wasn't time consuming to take them on, yeah, sure, I would have used them. But it takes more time than it's worth when we are talking about this short distance. Now, look at that tree. A bearded tree. Maybe it's coming alive, being able to walk, breathe even. Maybe it's a river nearby that they call the Entwash. Who knows? Tolkien's world is everywhere, they say. It is something special about this place. It's like it's untouched by man for quite a while. Obviously, that's a lie, but it still seems like it. Although in the background here you can clearly hear the cars and all the other monstrosities we humans do. I just came to this clearing, and as I walked through this bit of forest here on the path, something came to mind that I've probably said it before many times, but we are always changing how we behave, as I mentioned earlier today. But if you try your best to be yourself, I guess that's the best thing you can do. Be yourself. We can't do much more than that. Be yourselves. And if you're happy with who you are, that's the best thing. Do not change yourself to please others. Change yourself to please you. And if others aren't pleased with you, that's their loss. We can't be happy with everyone. And I might be repulsive to some. And I've got a wife, and I guess she loves me. So yeah, there is someone for everyone. And as long as you're happy with yourself, it's usually all right. Unless you're doing stuff that is, yeah, illegal and stuff like that, then you probably need some help if you're pleased with yourself. But that's a whole different topic. So to get to this spot, there are 2, maybe 3 ways you can go. And the one I chose is not very much used, especially not in the winter. But now I've come into the last part, I guess, the one that is common for all the 2 or 3 different routes. And I can see that people have walked here in the snow. There is some remnants of some footprints there. Those places are harder than the rest of the snow, so I can use those to walk on. that last climb. Oh, it's hard in the snow. So this is the very top. That is not much of a view. There is a lot of trees in the way, so I'm going down a little bit to get a better view and a better place to sit. But yeah, this is the top. Now we're talking. You can see the fjord is still covered with ice, and over the horizon there you have the open waters. This is a fjord, so this is also the sea, the ocean, if you may. And in the summer, it's all those tiny cabins you see down there in the valley are filled with summer guests. In the summer months, of course. I've seen this place more beautiful, but this is... it's something magical about it, something mystical, seeing it like this, gray and gloomy. You can see the clouds dancing over the tops of the mountains around. I've been hiking for a while, for some years actually, and I've got the question, how do you get into hiking? And that's your first clue. If you want to get into hiking, the first step is complete. Then you just have to find out where to go. Start small, that's important. Start small, because rarely do you know how much you can handle at once. Maybe hiking isn't for you, but that's another question. And then find a route that's suitable for you, that's not too long, that do not require lots of equipment, and make a plan. That's important. Make a plan of where to go, when, and approximately when you're headed back, just for your own and the people around yours comfort, really. And if you're uncertain how to do things, YouTube or ask a friend or someone else. You can always reach out to people. Anyways, stay hydrated is always important. So bring water, something to drink, and maybe something to eat. It doesn't have to be much. Maybe an apple, maybe a protein bar or something. Just boost your energy when you're on your way back, or if you're yeah. I've been hiking for many years, so I figure out what works for me. And today it's oats, warm oatmeal with raisins, and a cup of coffee, nice view, and a little campfire. I haven't walked long. This is about 2 kilometers out from where I parked the car, and just what I need. I do not have to walk for hours. There's no use in that. For me, this is my type of hike. This is my time. So it's important to figure out your limits, basically. Your limits. And if your first hike was bad, then try to analyze it, figure out what was bad, and do it better the next time. Because no hike is the same. I've been here 4, 5, 6 times, and although I know the route, I know the scenery, it's always different. It's always different. I'm looking upon mostly the same trees and the same hills, the same cottages, the same water, the same islands, but it's different somehow. It's different. It's not the same as it was the last time I was here, or especially not the first time I was here. It's different. There's different sounds. It's a different feel to it. Suddenly, it became colder, and it also started to rain a bit. Like it really started to rain. It stopped a bit now, but I'm guessing it will come back really soon. And as it starts to rain, that's my call for heading back. Maybe next time I will have better weather when visiting this place. feel it's starting to rain more and more as I'm walking back. My hair, not that I have very much hair, is getting wetter and wetter. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for joining me once again. I hope this was enjoyable, and that you would like to join me again sometime. And if you want to do that, you have the like button and the subscribe button to hit. And I see you guys on my next adventure.